What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is Tuskegee87, aka Joe Daddy, back here with you again with a new topic for Bible for All. As you remember previously, we talked about the Bible, how it was structured, where it came from, and a little bit of why it was. Then we further talked about the breakdown and the structure of the Old Testament and how the books are grouped together. Today, we'll be talking about the New Testament and how it similarly is grouped together with these books as well. We start off with the four Gospels in the New Testament. We then go into the history of the Bible in the book of Acts. Then we'll talk about some of the letters to the church, and then finally finish up with some of the prophecies of John. The four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, all regale the tale of Jesus and his life and some of the things that he's done from different perspectives. Matthew focused primarily on Jesus being the Messiah of the Old Testament now come to pass. Then we had Mark, who focused more on the miracles of Jesus and some of the parables that he had told to convey what the kingdom of heaven may be like. Then we follow on with Luke. Luke focused more so on Jesus being this almighty redeemer and the one who would come to cleanse all sins. And finally, we follow up with John the Beloved, as he flat out says that Jesus is God made flesh. Now, this is a very difficult thing for a lot of people to grasp during Jesus' time, such a claim that he is Jesus and God made whole, made man, and even so was persecuted very much so. But it is now even more difficult for people to believe such a statement now that it has been thousands of years since this time frame had passed. I'll let you think on that and come up with your own conclusions as we press forward. We move on into the book of Acts that covers some of the historical events that happened afterward. Now, Luke was a physician and a very particular man in his day, and he organized and structured the book of Acts to be a historical, chronological account of things to be. Also in the book of Acts, it covers the importance of baptism as it was spoken by Jesus, and also the bestowing of the Holy Spirit from Jesus as he left this physical realm to go into the spiritual realm. From there, we enter into the letters to the church, written by the Apostle Paul. Now, Paul himself had a very, very interesting background, to which we'll get into in a later discussion topic. But just know that it is important that Paul himself wrote all of these different books and letters to the church. We finally finish up with the Revelation of John. Now, the Revelation talks about the coming of the kingdom of heaven and the end of this old world and the coming of the new world, or the new Jerusalem as it is phrased. And it talks about the Redeemer and Jesus himself returning as a king and returning to call forth all those who died within him to go and reign for all eternity. Now, these are interesting concepts that we talk about, as it talks about things that hasn't quite happened yet, or talks about controversial things that go against what popular science may say, or that goes against what someone may already believe or maybe not believe. But again, that is why we're here in this forum, so that we can have a discussion and talk about some of these things. Again, I look forward to you all dropping your comments down below and joining the Facebook group Bible for All, so that we can have a more detailed discussion about this. Now, I do want to remind you that as we go through and have these discussions, please, let's be friendly about this. Let's have a safe conversation to where no one feels like they're being beaten up on religion. Now, again, we're not trying to belittle anyone. We're not trying to convert anyone. We're just trying to have an open discussion, hear different opinions, different perspectives from other people, and just talk about what we've read, what we see, what we hear out there in the world, and is what we're seeing related to what we read in the Bible, or does it even matter at the end of the day? Again, I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Please like, subscribe, join, invite some other people, show them this too, and see what they think. Let's bust this thing open and talk about it as a whole. But again, this is Tuskegee87, aka Joe Daddy, reminding you to straighten up and fly right, and to go discover the truth for yourself.